Hey guys, I'm going to share a dream about President Trump that the Lord gave me on May 30th, 2022. And in this dream, I was sitting at a table with President Trump, and I was there observing him and his family as they were eating and having some family time. And as he arose from the table, I asked President Trump, are you going to be taking your seat again soon? Are you going to come sit in your rightful seat? Because the people of God know that he was rightfully elected. We know that he is the elected president, but that there has been great delay and injustice. So I asked him kind of with urgency, are you going to take your seat again soon? And he in the dream, he just smiled at me with a big smile. And then the next scene of the dream, he was preparing to go out and do a press conference. And he went out to do the press conference, and there was two things about the press conference that stood out. The first was that the shirt he was wearing was a garment of humility mixed with holiness. And so I believe that the Lord was saying that he's been doing a work in President Trump to work in him holiness and humility, because the task that is ahead of him when he does take his seat is requires greater humility and holiness, which humility and holiness equal revelation from God, right? That is how we can hear clearly from the Lord, when we're walking in humility and holiness. And so I believe that's a prayer point for us as the church to be praying. And the other thing that happened in the press conference was that there was some people there just very anxious to get answers. And President Trump, as he was standing before them in this press conference, in this communications time, was telling them to kind of be still and quiet and just wait. And so that was the dream. And I believe that the Lord will do what he said he would do. The Lord doesn't take back his word, and that the Lord in his perfect timing will restore 45. But the most important thing for us to be praying for is first to stay in faith, to not be like a wave tossed back and forth by what we see in the natural. We know that, as the Lord has revealed, that MSNBC, CNN, a lot of many, not just liberal, but many news outlets are being used by Satan to spew his indoctrination, his propaganda, and to blind the people. And the Lord has likened them to me to the prophets of Baal in the story of Elijah. When he comes to face the prophets of Baal, all the people of Israel, Elijah says, are you going to listen to these prophets of Baal, or are you going to believe in the Lord God? 1 against 800, right? And so this is, we don't have to have answers to when. I believe the Lord gave the dream to encourage, to give another prayer point and give direction. But I believe the dream indicates that the Lord has done a work of humility and holiness in President Trump, and that he is preparing him to come out and speak again. I don't know that that means to be seated right away and for everything to get fixed and overturned and all the injustice exposed right away, but I believe that him coming to have some form of communication will be restored in the near future. So that is my understanding of the dream. I pray that you would take it and just pray for President Trump, for whatever the Lord has, whatever step the Lord has for him next, that he would stay in a place of humility, and that he would be running to the Father and the voice of the Father for direction. So be blessed.